YouTube. Uh, in this video, I'm gonna talk a little bit about connections into concrete walls. And I've recalibrated my mic today. It's a bit louder than my last video, so I hope this works better. Now, first things first, we're gonna start. I'm gonna uh, connect that beam and that beam into the wall, as well as the channel down here. This is a structure I've never made before, so okay, so looks like our wall is away from the channel, so just move it in a little bit. We'll just take the measurement from there to there, which is in the y direction 2 inches. So we're just going to move our wall over 2 inches. 2. Okay, so now it's flush, and we're going to go x-ray to see how our beams sit in relation to the wall, and you see they're just about halfway into the wall. Okay, this is my own connection. This is not structurally sound. I'd say it could be, but I don't know. Okay, so I'm going to use the embedded seat. Select our beam, right click, yes, I'd like to select the reference, and then that reference would be the wall. Right click, and I have my angle, my plate embedded into the wall. But as you can see, the opening is not big enough, so we're gonna just expand that by about, say, 2 inches all sides. And hold on, we're gonna switch to the realistic view so we can have a look at that hole a little bit better, and it gives us a little bit of room here to stick in a welding rod and weld that plate to the beam on site. Now I want to just focus on this connection, so another little trick for today will be using where is that, but on here, using this button here. So you just click that and click the plate. Okay, oh, this is what I want to focus on. I want to look at the plate, and then there'll be arrows that will pop up, this, that, and on the back side there should be top, bottom. Just pick any arrow and then right click and just hit enter, enter, enter 3 times. And what that does is it narrows, it takes away everything else and just leaves me that little square of 3 foot by 3 foot by 3 foot square, so I can maneuver around quite easily with just that little space in view. Okay, so now let's make this connection a little bit better. We're gonna need some anchors that will go into the wall, so we're going to add those. First, let's check our base plate, projection 1/2 inch, so 1/4 inch weld, double fillet on either side, site welding. Okay, connectors, we're going to want to put some anchors in there, but I don't think 2 on either side is, I think 2 on either side is overkill, so we're gonna bring that down to 1, and we're gonna take a look at what we have in the x-ray vision. Okay, it's upside down. Now we have our embedded plate, we have our beam right on there, it's welded on site, and we have an anchor into the concrete wall. We could reduce the plate size of here, but for the sake of time we'll just leave it hanging out like that. Now if you wanna go back to the complete model, again on this tab here you click this button, is visible, or just brings back everything. And we're going to go back to realistic here, and we're going to transfer that connection to the other side, because this is the button that I preach all the time. Transfer connection template, great button they added. So select that plate, right click, select the beam, right click, select the reference point, yes, which would be the wall, and right click, and that object is transferred perfectly. I mean, that connection is transferred perfectly onto the other side. Now sometimes you have a situation where you have a channel which is flush against the wall, and now you just need anchors to go in there and straight through into the wall. Now the easiest way to do that, first of all, you change that to 2D wireframe so you can see through the wall, and then on your UCS, select place UCS an object, place it on there, and you want the X and Y plane to be flat on that channel. So we're gonna rotate about the X, and that's what we want. And you go on your home tab here and you change this to anchors, which is just after the bolts, which is that one, and click your button there, select your object, right click, and select the face. The reason why you change your UCS orientation is so that the anchors face the right way. Now right now they're facing the wrong way, so we just use the inverted. Change our distances. I think we want 1 in that direction. Edge distance in the X direction, that's the distance from the beginning there, I would say 6 inches. And in between we want like 5 to make it, you know, a strong connection. Now we get out of that and we have our anchors into the wall and our beams on top connected with with embedded plates. And that is the lesson for today, YouTube.